took another loss. I don't even know how to explain this to you guys right now. I know that it looks like a winning trade, doesn't it? Like we enter right here, price moves, take profit one, take profit two, call it a freaking day. You want to know what I did though? Oh gosh, this is actually just so horrible. Didn't lose that much, but still, I should have won today. 5 minute fair value gap right here. So I'm just going to run you guys down through the whole thought process here. We enter here because we just manipulate these hourly highs. Then we break structure to the downside. We kind of tap into the order block. And we also tap into equilibrium a little bit. And then we get a pretty solid candle closure off that. I wanted another break of structure following that, which we did get on the funded. Guess we didn't get it here. Price goes a little higher. Then we get a good rejection down. Price goes higher again. This is news. This is the move that kind of changed everything because this is 330 high impact news. Off this move, jeez, bro, get me up here. Off this move, we had price push into this hourly fair value gap over here after we already tapped into it and we filled the entire thing. So personally, I was thinking price off of this likely is just going to go higher and take out these draws and these draws. And then it'll just maybe just consolidate for the rest of the day. But this also was kind of a bad gap because normally you want a fair value gap that's just like fresh, clean, hasn't been tapped into yet, or at least hasn't been fully filled yet. But as you can see, this gap has been fully filled. Still there, but it's been fully filled. Usually this type of gap isn't something price will reverse off of unless there's some sort of news later and you gotta take profits earlier. But yeah, also, I think right here we had some sort of gap. There's a 30-minute gap and that's it. Just a 30-minute gap. But we also swept hourly liquidity, so that was good for us. And yeah, literally, bro, we could have caught. Yeah, like I said, that move right there, kind of messed me up. What I did following that move is I moved my stops from all the way up here to right above. Might have been these highs. I think it was right above these highs. And yeah, price pushed just above them, stopped me out. Then we moved in my direction and hit my actual take profits. Although I didn't need a close right here. Yeah, I didn't need a close right there. These weren't even anything on the 30-minute. Yeah, that's true. Price likely. These are only 5-minute lows. Price likely wasn't going to reverse off these. Yeah, so really I could have taken more of a trade just down to these lows here and take profit as soon as one of these lows get hit. But I'm throwing on a new rule that once I enter, I cannot move my stops. Because I've been doing this literally all week and some of last week too, where price would go in my direction for a little bit. It looked like it would hit like maybe 5 minute lows. It would look like it's going higher, and then I'd move my stops like lower, like above this fair value gap, for example. Like that's somewhere I'd move my stops, and then price would go and it would stop me out, and then stop me out at my OG stop loss. And I was thinking, okay, cool, that I should do this because if I don't, I'm losing money. I'm losing more money if I do that than doing this, moving my stops lower. So I followed the original plan of just throwing them lower, and price stops me out. The second it stops me out, we move in my direction. So yeah, a little unfortunate, a little annoying, but it's whatever, bro. Psychology. I also didn't want to lose a lot of money today because on the funded I'm already down like 500. But yeah, psychology got the best of me today. I haven't even been over this yet. I lost around $60. And yeah, it's whatever, bro. It's gotta play it better. But I am a little bit happier today than I am past week because my bias was actually right. Monday, my bias was kind of wrong because price reacted off a 30-minute gap, but now like I'm going to react off those as well. Tuesday, I was right, except I needed to target that the type of gap that's been fully filled because price did reverse off that, mostly because there was high impact news. But if there's high impact news, you need to take profits earlier rather than later. And what else was there? Wednesday was another thing of literally price reversed off a 30-minute gap. So yeah, it happened this Friday, it happened Monday, and it happened Wednesday 3 times. So 30-minute gaps are things that'll move the market. But yeah, this was literally just a standard confirmation, 1 hour liquidity sweep down to 1 hour draws and lows on liquidity. And this could have been a banger. And then, yeah, literally close partials here and then close the rest of your position down here. Just a crazy freaking win, dude. But yeah, to be honest, that's it for today. Oh no, it's not actually. New York, like price is actually it's been looking a little better. New York actually gave us an entry. So basically what we're looking at here, we got a break of structure, and then we break structure back to the downside. Then we get break of structure, and off this move here on actual Nasdaq, we tapped in. This is the same move. We tapped into a 1 hour or no, just 1 minute fair value gap, and that would have been enough to send price higher. And then targets would have been at these, I think, 30-minute highs because of how low price was, and the chance of getting up to these highs were pretty low. So yeah, 30-minute high here, 30-minute high here. Target both of these, and these honestly could have just been both your two take profit points. So close partials here, and then close final partial here. And if you want to hold for longer, maybe target low resistance draws. Then eventually you'd get stops at a break even. So yeah, London or New York session could have been also a good day. I did not trade this because I was building a rocket in tech design. So yeah, I did not have time to trade. Exactly why I trade Forex at 3 in the morning. But anyways, that'll do it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this recap of the 10K funded. Leave a comment down below if you guys want to see more trading recaps, and I will see you guys tomorrow for I think it's our third, it's like our fourth funded recap. So yeah, I will see you guys then.